Good evening, Southeast Asia. This is Aaron Liang. We're from Team Singapore, and today we'll be your commentators for the SEA Games Women's and Men's Final. So, Mantong, what do you think about a match between Rachel and Ryan yesterday? Exactly, Rachel is experienced and she's a top 40 player. So, how do you think Chan Even played yesterday against Jamaica Alvaro from Philippines? Yeah, but Jamaica did put up a really great fight, but really the pace of Chan Yuan hitting that ball like well over 120 miles per hour was really put Jamaica off. So do you think she'll be able to replicate it this today, and how do you think Rachel will fare against it? Definitely, definitely. So players are warming up right now, and look at shot making from Rachel. Oh. Yeah, sure. Isha Chela. Yeah, so some history on Rachel. Recently, in the past few months, she's won many tournaments. She won a 20K tournament, the Malaysian Open, where she beat her compatriot Low Wee Wern in the finals, 3-1. It was an excellent match, and that really gave Rachel a good boost in confidence because the following tournament she played in a 10K PSA in Chennai, India, and she won that as well, beating her Malaysian compatriot Lai Wen Lee. So now her current rank is 43 years old. She's PSA rank is 43 and she's 23 years old. Her coach is Peter Genevieve, which I'm aware that he just left the Singapore Squash Rackets Association of Malaysia. Chan Yuan is fresh out of the juniors. She's 19 years old, current world rank of 93. She's she's a World Junior Team finalist as well as a World Junior Individuals quarterfinalist where she had a very excellent match against Farida Mohammed of Egypt.
So this will be a very entertaining match, right, Aaron?
For sure, man. We're really looking forward. We're really excited. After this, we have Robert Garcia of, of Philippines versus Adin Idraki of Malaysia, and that is an excellent match as well.
So this match is a clash of different styles. The shot making of Rachel and the pace of Chan Yi-Wen. Who will do better?
So, Mantong, what are your guesses on this match?
So my score prediction, I'll go for 3-1 Rachel because she's just a little bit more experienced. Probably play a bit more senior events than Ewan. And based on yesterday's performance, I believe Rachel should be better.
I agree. I think it'll be a 3-1 as well. I think it'll be pretty close as well because, you know, Yuan is really, really fast for a player, and she has excellent pace. She hits that ball like probably harder than me. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how Rachel copes with that pace and neutralizes it with her shot making.
Here we see a huge crowd from the Malaysia side as well as some Singaporeans. You see the coach over there, Major Maniam. He's recently back in SRAM, and I think squash is really improving under him. Don't you think so?
Yeah, excellent. He's really one of the pioneers of the sport in for Malaysia, and he's really brought them to a new level over the past few years, and they really brought out some really, really good players like Yen Yao, who's doing excellently in the PSA tour now.
The players are back on court and ready for game one. Who will draw first blood? Let's see.
And we kick off. You went straight to that hard hitting. Look at that relentless pace.
Well, what a hard cross caught second bounce in the nick, caught Rachel off guard. Who do you think will get this first set, Aaron?
I think Ewan stands a good chance because she's in the first game she usually blows her opponent off court. They're like not used to her pace.
Well, it seems like it. Ewan's probably controlling the pace. And Rachel's at the back end just picking up the balls. But here comes the error from Ewan. So they are at 1-0. What do you think Rachel's game plan would be coming to this set?
I think Rachel is going to try and volley the ball as much as possible. She's going to try and volley the ball but use the pace of Ewan to neutralize that hard hitting. And when Ewan forces out a loose shot, she will attack at the front, which she's so good at.
As you can see, Ewan's pretty explosive off the tee. Quick to the front, quick to the back, quick to everywhere. But Rachel's shot making just made Chan Yi-Wen stop at the tee, not moving at all.
Oh, there. Half volley, straight. No sidewall.
Do you realize there's a bit of a hole in Rachel's swing?
Yeah, I nearly went the wrong way as well.
What do you think about their different styles and their different strokes? Rachel has a pretty more cocked wrist, while Ewan's pretty relaxed wrist.
Yeah, Ewan has that whip, that strong whip that generates so much pace. That's the difference, and Rachel's more of a controlled swing.
Here we see a clash of styles. But Rachel, the more experienced player, is leading 4-1. Why do you think the Malaysians' movement are so quick?
Well, I know that they spam ghostings like more than like 5 times a week, and they really just go all out on that, you know. I heard like 1.5 hour ghostings. Oh, and look at that. Down the middle.
What a smart shot from Rachel. Catching Ewan. off guard.
Five one. She's really taking the lead here. Do you think Ewan can neutralize that lead?
I think Ewan has to play a longer game to get Rachel a little bit more tired. And that's when her shot quality may suffer. And Ewan can then capitalize on it and start making Rachel move a little more and start winning more points. What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah, I think exactly the same way. But really, Rachel seems to be dominating the pace at this moment. 6-1 and yeah.
Ooh, a cross-court nick. A slam dunkin from Chan Yi-Wen.
That was as flat as a pancake. Actually, not really, but good shot. Oh,
Oh,
nice volley drop. Good
What
control.
a shot. She's coming back 3-6. And a roller to the back of the court. They are hitting nicks from everywhere.
Oh. Fast returns here. Yeet.
And a great drop shot from Rachel to finish that rally. You see Rachel stretching Ewan from the front and the back corners. Matching Ewan stretch. And then finishing up with a good drop shot. Straight and tight.
Oh, tight. Tight as a jar.
Tight as a tiger. You realize Ewan's ball coming a bit short in the middle.
Oh.
She's struggling with Rachel's shot making.
Quick stumble there, but Ewan managed to get back on her feet. Nice balls. Half court. Oh. Good call, I think. She could have played that.
Although Ewan's hitting pretty hard, but all balls are landing in the middle of court. And she suffers and she has to run a lot more as Rachel is just stepping across easily and making her opponent move. But a rare error from Rachel gives Ewan a point.
Yeah, but that was a good lob though. She got good height on that. Hard hitting again. Look at that. Picking it early. She's really forcing the pace now. Ewan cutting off more.
Oh, Ewan was right there. She read that perfectly.
8-9 now. What do you think Ewan did to catch back up to the scores?
I think Ewan just took the ball much earlier, and she kept forcing Rachel from corner to corner. Now she's doing exactly the same, taking the ball earlier, placing it nice and tight, and that really punished Rachel. Now it's 9-all, and it's going to be very interesting how this concludes.
Great cross courts to the back of the court. Second bounce to the deep corner. Ewan didn't have any answer. And she's 10-9 game ball up. Will she close this game? Oh, another team for Ewan. And Rachel closed the game 11-9.
So back here in the second set of the gold medal match between Rachel May Arnold and Shan Yu Wen. Back in the commentary booth is Jamer de la Cruz, commentator from yesterday's matches as well. And as the second half went underway, it's Shan Yu Wen scoring the first point here in the second set. She's trailing a set right now against her compatriot, Rachel May Arnold. So let's see how things will pan out. Great return. Rachel's path was blocked, and it's a point given to Rachel. It's all one now here in the second set. Both players running all over the court now. Great return there by Rachel. Soft one. Path is blocked. And they're going to go to the judge's decision. It is 2-1 for Shan Yu Wen. Oh. You would miss that. And it's 2-all. These two players both winning the silver medal in the 2017 Southeast Asian Games. Rachel winning the silver medal in the singles division, while Shan Yu Wen part of the teams out there who won the silver. 3-2 now for Rachel after that magnificent return that didn't allow Shan Yu Wen to return that ball. His shot was not completed, and it's 4-2 now. Rachel pulling away with 2-point lead here in the second set. Great return there from Rachel, and it's now 5-2. Both players not giving each any inch to score. And just like that, Shan Yu Wen gets her third point. Both girls are really hitting it hard against the wall now. Soft one from Rachel. Great return from Shan Yu Wen, but it went out. It's 6-3. Ball goes out again. Another error from Shan Yu Wen gives the 7-point for Rachel. By the way, both players already have secured the gold and the medal, or gold and silver medal for Malaysia. It's just a matter of who gets which medal. That ball was down, and Shan Yu Wen gets the 4th point. Strong return there. Softball now from Chan, and it's down. Shan Yu Wen getting back into the game. It's 7-5. Ball is down. Rachel now with a couple of errors. It's 6-7 for Shan Yu Wen, who's serving now. It's a let. Rachel didn't give an inch of space for Shan Yu Wen to get the ball. So it's still 6-7. Another error there, and it's all 7 here in the second set. post, going down the ground. The great return from Rachel forces Chan Yuen to commit an error. And she gets back the lead. It's 8-7. We hope you continue to share the stream to your friends and family members who would want to catch some squash action today. Great return from Rachel. And she extends the lead to 2. It's 9-7 now. 2 more points and she bags the second set and inches closer to the gold medal. Games. Have a good look at our referees, our officials, family members, as well as the fans who went here to the Manila Polo Club despite the weather that we do have outside. We'd also like to acknowledge each and everyone who's watching the games through our Facebook and our YouTube stream. We do apologize as well if we're having a little bit of some technical issues as we're experiencing some downtime. However, we'll make sure that we will be bringing you the latest update as well as the intense action here at the Manila Polo Club for the 30th Southeast Asian Games men's and women's singles squash competition. We'd also like to thank earlier the 2 players from Singapore who graced our commentary booth and give us some professional outputs or outlooks about this game. Thank you so much for helping us out for the commentary for today's finals. So third set, can Rachel May Arnold close this out, or will Chan Yuen extends it to a 4th set? Soft return. That is down, and it's 1-love for Rachel May Arnold. What a softball there coming from Rachel. And she gets her second point. Chan Yuen still was able to return that, but not this time as Rachel extends her lead to 3. Quick return there from Chan Yuen. Ball is out. 4-love now. A commanding lead for Rachel May Arnold here in the third set. She was still able to return that ball. Might be one of the longest rally that we have. That ended. Ball is down and it's 5-love. Not giving any inch of space right now for Chan Yuen is Rachel. Making her run all over the court. But this time, Chan Yuen gets her first point here in the third set. Soft return from Chan. Rachel was able to get to it. And that is a let. They restart again. A poor return there gives Rachel the 6th point. And 5 more closer to that elusive gold medal. And she gets another point. 7-1 now. Good smash there. Chan still getting to return that soft one now, and Rachel forces it down. It's 7-2 for Chan Yuen.
2-7. Down
Rachel hits it out. It's 3-7 now.
3-7. Fault and out. 8-3.
Ball is out for Chan Yuen. It's 8-3. 3 more to go. And it seems like she's already feeling the gold medal around her neck. Poor return again from Chan Yuen.
9-3.
It's 9-3. Rachel looking to close this one out. It's 10-3 and one
10-3.
more.
Championship ball.
Rachel May Arnold serving for the match. Good return.
11-3.
And there she has it.
Yemen match.
Rachel May Arnold wins the gold medal here at the 30th Southeast Asian Games
11-9.
here at the Manila Polo Club.
11-3.
She finally gets it after 2 years of waiting. She got the silver medal last 2017 Southeast Asian Games, and now she gets the gold medal against her compatriot Chan Yuen. So it's a 1-2 finish for Malaysia here at the women's singles competition at the Manila Polo Club. Stay with us as we will bring you the next match. It's the men's singles finals between Adi Nidraki of Malaysia and Robert Garcia of the Philippines.
Silver medalist, men's team event. Highest world ranking, 198. His current world ranking, 245. From the Philippines, let's give it up for Robert Andrew Garcia.
And we are back here at the Manila Polo Club. It's going to be an intense battle between Philippines, Robert Andrew Garcia, and Malaysia's Adine Idraki. Here with us in the commentary booth are two of your players out there from Singapore. Ranked number 3 in Singapore, that's Aaron John Liang, and we have Singapore's ranked number 4, it's Mantong Shua. Welcome to the booth, guys. How do you feel about this game that we do have out?
I think this is going to be a very interesting match. So Adin is very steady, he's very fast, and he's able to generate a lot of control and power in just a very short swing. Whereas we have Robert, who is a very skilled player, very short swing, very rapid as well. So it's kind of a similar game style, but more of an attacking play from Robert. Yeah, and we're going to see Adin control him and try his best to control him, as well as maintain that pace and control, neutralizing his attacks.
Anton, what do you think about Robert's chances out here playing 3 straight days? That the semifinal match against Adin's compatriot went all the way to 5 sets. So how do you think that will play out into this game?
Obviously, that game must have taken a toll on Robert. It was a pretty intense battle for the especially the first 3 sets, where it was going point for point to like a few deuces in the first 3 sets. And however, I think Darren was a little less focused at the end, and Robert just took it away the last 2 sets. Physically wise, I think Robert would stand a good chance, but he has to really bring up the pace, try to negate Adin's attack and counter attack well, and maybe he has a chance. What do you think?
Well, what I think out here is that Robert's coming off of an intense game yesterday, like we mentioned against Darren. Towards the end of the match, it's really been intense. So we're just hoping that they're gonna put up the same fight that they had yesterday, and let's just have an exciting gold medal match.
Yeah. Jay, what do you think Robert's age is?
By the looks of it, Robert doesn't look. He looks like 25-ish.
Okay. What do you think, Aaron?
I know his age.
You know his age. You play with him, right?
Yeah, he is actually 33, 34.
Does it look like it?
Yeah, and he moves like a 25-year-old. Someone at his peak fitness, and it's really impressive because usually at 34 people start to change their movement to accommodate their age. But he still moves like he just came out of the juniors, and he's flying around the court.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be the best outing for Robert Garcia in the Southeast Asian Games. Last 2017, he finished a bronze medal in the singles division, and in the men's team division, he finished with silver medal. So do you think he's going to be chasing for that gold medal this time?
Yeah, definitely in this home crowd, he definitely has a better chance, and he has been training in this club forever. So he's well used to the court conditions. He knows how the court works better than Adin, and using the crowd support as well, he may use it to his advantage. Yeah.
That's really great thoughts from our players. out here in the commentary booth. So in a few minutes, players just finishing up their warm-ups, and we're gonna get this gold medal match underway. Once again, it's Adine Idraki from Malaysia going up against the hometown favorite, Robert Garcia. We'll be back in a few minutes.
We should take from here.
Hey, where am I? One more. Oh shit. Okay.
There we have it. So you can see the crowd that we do have in front of court number 1 here at the Manila Polo Club. But I hope you can see as well what we are seeing here at the second floor. We have a capacity crowd despite the space that we do have here in the second floor of the Manila Polo Club squash court. It's still loaded of people, of course. Everyone here rooting for Robert Garcia to win his gold medal for his country. He's playing in front of his compatriots. Let's see if that will be enough to push him towards that gold medal.
Some box jumps. Getting ready for this match, gold medal match. And we kick off.
So we'll see both players will just feel each other out first. Robert hits that down, and first point goes to Malaysia.
A lucky nick at the corner and gives Adin another point. What a
Roller.
as you can see, Adin's controlling Robert, moving him corner to corner, and
He's making him run from
Yeah,
either
really
side.
cutting him off.
Yeah. Sends it cross court.
but Robert is so good at that cross. Out of nowhere, he can really just generate so much power from a whip, and it really throws your opponent off.
It almost got Adine off balance out there. And Adine's responding with great returns out here.
Notice his composure in this. He looks so calm. Robert. And the crowd goes wild.
There's it. First point for Robert Garcia. The whole country resting on his shoulders.
Oh, a nice Aussie boost from Idraki gets him 3-1 up.
Simple yet so elegant hit from Adine Idraki. Gets the third point here in the first set. And Robert does his own one. It's 3-2.
Oh, I think it went down.
It went
It's
down.
4-1.
Oh, it's 4-1 rather. So we thought he had it in there.
Drake is pushing Robert all over the place, making Robert moving really hard.
And he's throwing everything at him, but he's keeping up in pace. And there he
Nice
does it.
drive.
Gets his second point finally.
That
After
last
quite a
pick there
rally.
really threw Adin off. I think he didn't expect that shot. And yeah, tight as a tiger.
It was quite a long rally that I think got both of them enjoying this game so far.
Yeah, you can really see the sportsmanship and the communication between them. It's good to see this.
Soft one. Robert wasn't able to return that. A great hit coming from Adin. It's a simple hit. He just slices it into the wall, and
Exactly. That's what Adin is so good at doing. He controls well, and by the looks of it, Robert seems to be doing a lot more work than Adin. And that is going to take a toll, considering that he has been using up so much energy the past few matches.
yes. Let's see if that will really take its toll. Robert, exchange of
That look-
some soft returns.
Oh, lovely shot. What a roller.
Great one. A great shot there from Robert. It's 5-3. What do you think about that shot?
It was flat as a pancake, man. Robert had hit so random shots, and like you can't really tell what he's gonna do. It's tough to read him, especially as an opponent. I played him a few times. What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah, I played him as well a few times, and man, I had no idea what he's hitting. Sometimes I think he's going to drive. Suddenly plays a reverse angle. Oh. Oh.
It's 5-3.
Could be a stroke. Exactly. Loose and down this middle. No chance of that being a let there.
So it's 4-5
He's
now.
coming back. He's coming back.
Slowly but surely, Roberts getting back into this first set. Quick exchanges, both players having a great time. Having a long rally once again here. It gets
Good
him.
pick up.
What a great pickup there from Adin.
Using all four corners of the court well. Long rally.
Notice the composure of Adin. Every shot, he's so steady. He knows what he's doing. And
Yeah, and he's not getting rattled. He knows where Robert's going to go. He's just sending him the other way. And as easy as that, he gets 6-4.
exactly, he's anticipating every shot that Robert hits, and he's always there on time, returning the ball with interest.
Almost got Adin off there. And he returned the ball well again.
Jay, today's match is a little more free-flowing than yesterday's. What do you think about it? Yeah.
It's quite intense. If you look into it, the first or the game yesterday against Darren and Robert, it went all the way to 5 sets. But as soon as the 5th set came in, it was all Roberts to take. But now, as early as the first set, we're seeing both players really going at it, at each other's throats. And as you can see, it's just 6-5. No one's pulling away.
I think Robert's relaxed character like helps him handle the stress, the pressure a bit better. And Adin's experience also helps with that. So they are both of them are playing their best squash, and it's really good to see.
Exactly. However, we might have to look into that as well later, as Robert has this tendency to get out of his composure if the calls are not going right for him. And now he ties the game up.
Aaron, what do you think Robert's strategy would be this game?
I think he's going to mainly get his points off counter-attacking Adin. So usually when Adin hits a really nice drive or something, he will try to use that. Because, you know, Robert is so unorthodox. He's the kind of guy that when you play a good shot, he will counter, and that's when he attacks. Contrary to like the conventional way that people play, they wait for a loose shot and then they kill the ball. He's the kind that comes and kills the ball when the shot is tight, and that really throws even the top players off, you know.
You see the intention there of Robert. He was aiming for a tight shot there, but it just went down for him. So it's now 7-6 for Adin Idraki here in the first set.
That's a lucky let there, but I think it's a good call though.
It's a good call. The referee let that one.
So both players neck to neck. This first game, 7-6. Oh, another lucky shot. What a roller.
Another roller there for Adin, I think. Yeah, and it's 8-6. Strong
Another
return.
roller.
A great roller there from Robert.
Slam that into Nick. Right into Nick. Flat as a pancake. Nothing Adin could do.
Great thoughts out there, Mangtong.
I think the crowd really loving that one.
Both players
Oh,
running
lovely
all over the
pickup.
court now. They're picking up the pace.
Some serious speed.
They could be filming for Fast and Furious 9.
What a great rally that we had there. It's quick, it's intense,
Rapid
explosive,
exchanges down the middle.
and the point goes to Adin Idraki. 2 more and he closes out this first game.
Oh, what a lovely boast. Oh, nice of
Still
Robert to
was
play
able
that.
to return that.
Look at the speed from Adin. Just recovering from that shot.
So quick to return after that shot.
Both players are rapid, man.
Both of them proving that they really deserve to be in this gold medal match.
Great cross. Feel like this is gonna take a big toll on Robert. You can clearly see he's slowing down a little.
And he's
Oh, great interception there.
taking a breather there now.
Robert's gonna look to take his time now.
Made
at
him
that
chase
rapid.
again.
Oh.
Oh. And just like what you said, that took its toll on Robert. He's been running around all over the court. He's chasing for those low balls, and now it's 10-7 for Adin. A great ending, though, for that rally. What do you think, Anton?
I think I think he's doing the same thing as yesterday, just pushing his opponent around. If the opponent counter-attacks, he will step up as well and just continue upping the pace. So it's really tough playing him. And Robert makes a crucial mistake here to give Adin the game.
And that's it for the first game. It's 11-7. Adin takes game one. And we'll see how things will pan out. Will Robert crawl his way back into this game? Or will Adin Idraki get the second game and possibly close it out with a sweep out here? Stay with us. Have a great look at the court and the crowd that we do have downstairs for this intense championship match between Robert Garcia of the Philippines and Adin Idraki. Second set, I'll just let the two of you go at it. I'll leave the booth for the second set, and you'll do the commentary for that. So as we bring you the second set of this men's singles finals between Adin Idraki of Malaysia and Robert Garcia, I'll leave you guys with Mang Tong and Aaron for now for the commentary of this game.
So Mantong, what do you think? How do you think this second game will go?
I think Robert will take his time between points. He'll try to slow down the rallies. Probably play a bit more lobs, slow down the pace. Use Adin's height to his disadvantage. And possibly sneak this game. What do you think?
I think exactly the same way. That second last rally really took a toll on Robert, and you could really see him getting tired, and which forced that error and that last point. So now we're going to see him really slow down the pace, take his time, and probably regenerate some of his energy.
But the thing about Adin is he's very focused. Even when he loses a point, he manages to adapt and change his strategy a little, just for the last few points. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to see Adin really pressing the pace now, really trying to control Robert's movement and really trying to exhaust him, so he can really just play simple shots and close out the second game.
See Robert just taking his time, maybe getting a bit of rest, right?
Quick hit. So we've seen that they've changed the ball. I think that would really favor Adin here, because the bouncier ball will keep the ball more alive, and it's going to be much harder for Robert to kill the balls.
Adin starting really pretty quickly.
Oh, the error, unforced error there.
Adin uses the bows pretty often, doesn't he?
Yes, and I think that's because he wants to move Robert to the front and back as much as possible, trying to stretch Robert and exhaust him,
But how hard is it to do the good two-wall bows consistently?
Exactly, especially on this court, we've hit in it and it's extremely bouncy. So to be able to get that angle that comes before the side wall is extremely hard. Oh, lovely shot, man. What a lovely shot.
Robert capitalizing on the weak drop, going for his straight, good, tight drop, second bounce into the nick.
Oh, Robert, lovely taking his time, trying to maximize his rest in between points. Oh, another error. Trying to force that 2 elbows there. Do you think that was the right shot?
Yes, it was the right shot, but he played it really too low. Robert's already stuck at the back, but because of Robert's speed, Adin probably thought that he had to play it a little lower, and that cost him the tin.
Yeah, you can see Robert really taking the lead in this one now. 3-love, and I think that's because he's really changing up the game.
Another lucky shot off the floor from Robert's racket.
Second bounce before the sidewall.
How does he do that?
Amazing.
Amazing. He has a wow factor about him, doesn't he?
Wow. What a boast. We were just talking about finding that 2 elbows angle, and he has done it so well in this point.
He's hitting winners out of everywhere.
It's kind of funny how we thought that this new ball would favor Adin, but it's going the complete opposite way here.
I think Robert's probably used to this court, so he knows how the new ball play out.
Oh wow, he's really taking the lead here.
I think Adin hasn't been doing much wrong except the few errors, but Robert's just playing amazing.
Do you think Adin can come back in this game?
I think as much as I would think so, it will be a bit difficult, but Adin's a very experienced player and he'll try his best to try to contain Robert. Probably change his strategy a little. Another stroke from Tugasia.
How amazing would it be if Robert actually wins the gold medal in Philippines in the home crowd? That would be...
Yep. I can't phantom that as well. That would be amazing. It would be the first gold medal from squash in the SEA Games. And that will probably bring more funding, more support, and bring their game up. I mean, the Filipinos have been training full-time for almost the past 2 SEA Games, and they are really improving a lot. And they have a good top 3 player, and there's their number 4 player is a 13-year-old Christopher Buraga.
Christopher Buraga, yeah.
Pretty bright future for Philippine squash.
Eight love here. You think he's gonna go for the bagel?
I think Adin will try his best not to let Robert do it.
Well, he'll be serving up bagels and coffee, man.
That'll be delicious. What do you think Adin should do now?
As much as I think Adin should just try to play simple, as much straight as possible, because the crosses really open up the court for Robert, and that's where he's so good at playing all these bows, all these. Oh, there we go. No bagels.
No bagels. Adin must be relieved.
For sure, man.
A wicked boast from Robert. Back into the rally. They're using the forehand boast a lot. Lots of short balls,
Oh,
tight
damn.
balls. What a tight shot from Robert.
Tight as a jaw, man. That.
Yeah. Very, very tight.
9-1. What a contrast from the previous game. He lost 11-7 and now he's 9-1 up. That's unbelievable. I think the crowd is really getting behind him and that's giving him the extra support, extra push, you know?
Yeah, I think he's a confidence player. He rides on the crowd, the excitement, the thrill. And it fits in well with his relaxed character.
(10-1) game ball. And the Mercurial Maverick has 9 game balls.
The Filipino Phantom is going to draw the match 1-all.
Trying to force that boast there. I think that was a bit of a risky shot. But still, 8 game balls. It's going to be extremely hard for Aidin to come back in this one.
Yeah, I think Aidin's probably going to relax and come back a little stronger next set.
That 2-all boast is really playing, really favoring both players really well.
Yeah, if one's not careful, they might not watch the ball properly and they may lose the point very easily. So they have to be really on their toes, stay up higher on the tee. Nice cross court from Robert, wins him the
1-all
game.
it is.
Wow.
And both players now are tied at 1-all. Robert Garcia taking that second game. Philippines crowd goes crazy.
Was crazy. They're all shouting his name. Robert, Robert.
After an intense battle there in the first game, the first set, Robert Garcia just dispatched Aidin Adraki here in the second set. And now both players with 1 set apiece, not giving each of them any inch of space to pull away from this game. We would like to thank again Mantong Chua and Aaron John Liang of Singapore for giving us their expert thoughts in this game that we do have in the men's singles finals of the 30th Southeast Asian Games squash competition. So into the third set we go. Robert Garcia will be serving first here. And we're underway in the third set. And it's a let. As a collision there occurred between Adine Idraki and Robert Garcia. So they restart scoreless. Quick return. Quite a long rally that we're having here for the first point. So Adine Idraki gets the first point after that relatively long rally that we have. What do you think about that point that Adine got?
I think Adin has changed his strategy. He's keeping the rallies really long, playing more back corners, and then pushing to the front only when Robert's stepping back. Because the last game, Robert was stepping up really quickly and counter-attack a lot. So Adin has to be really careful about playing it short.
Some great thoughts out there, Mantong, as both players going at it again. It seems like Robert, after that dominating win this second set, got his composure back, even though that Adine's making him still run around the court. He's still able to, keep his composure tight and not letting Adine pull away with anything.
You can see the first two rallies are pretty long, much longer than the previous set. And I think that's what Adin has to do, and work Robert hard till he maybe cracks. But I think Robert will still push on, and with the crowd supporting him like that, he'll give his best. Yeah.
He's making those long rallies so that he can catch Robert off guard of those returns. Now let's see if this strategy of Adine will play out well for him in this third set. Nice.
Soft hands, soft hands.
A nice improvisation there by Robert, turning his wrist inside out to play that soft drop shot.
He sent Adine the wrong
Nearly
way there.
dislocated that.
Yeah, he sent Adine the wrong way, and they made him guessing in this in that shot. They're picking up the pace here now. Onto the back corner goes Adine.
Looks like Adin's strategy is paying off, and Robert is hanging a little more back on the tee, and Adin's really stepping it up. And I think Robert's trying to go for the quick points.
Now you really see Adine stepping up the pace, really trying to force Robert to the back.
Yeah. Once he gets Robert in the back, he goes for the kill. Let's see if this will play out once again for Adine.
That two elbows again, so punishing. Look at that unorthodox shot.
And that's how Robert tells his opponent, whatever you can do, I can do too. And he gets the second point here in the third set.
Jay, What would this mean to the Filipino people if Robert wins this gold medal?
If this will mean a lot for the Filipinos, considering that the Filipinos are really getting all those gold medals early into the first few days of the Southeast Asian Games. And of course, Robert's been chasing that gold medal since 2017. And if he gets his gold medal today, that will make his compatriots here inside the Manila Polo Club and all over the Philippines really proud, as this is not really that popular sport here in the country.
Yeah.
But if he makes a name of himself by getting that gold medal, I think it will lure a lot more kids or a lot more people to watch and play the game of squash.
Exactly, and I think that's what the game of squash needs, you know. He can be that idol that all the kids look up to, and if he wins this gold medal today, it's going to be something amazing, you know.
Yeah, exactly. He's been the country's top squash player over the last few years. And if he gets his gold medal, maybe we can put him into, or we can shed more light into the sport of squash.
Unfortunate to hit Adin there, but it is the right call because Adin failed to clear and it prevented his swing.
So Adin got hit. And our center judge is just checking if he's okay. So it's 3-all now. Great shot there. Even a better return from Robert.
Great counter attacking there by Robert. Just unfortunate to clip the tin.
He almost got it though on that try.
Yeah, Adin was caught a little off guard.
Honestly, I think Robert stands a really good chance looking at the way he's playing. He's playing extremely well today, and yeah, it'll be amazing to see him win this gold medal.
He's playing really well, and it seems like he's really inspired in this game. And that's why he's always keeping up tab of Adin. However, Adin pulls away with 2-point lead now here in the third set. And let's see if he will continue that pace that he has, continue what he's been doing since the second set. And we might be in for a treat.
Jay, but how do you think the support of the Filipino people in this current moment, how crucial do you think it is for Robert?
Well, you were able to hear the crowd roar earlier when Robert got the second set. And knowing that he had his compatriots, egging him on and cheering him on, this will really give a big boost for Robert. But the only thing that he needs to make sure he doesn't get too emotional of the support that the Filipinos are giving him. Slowly but surely through some errors of Adin crawling back into this game. So it's 4-6 now. Another one, and it's 5-6. 2 points off of an error.
Oh, great hold from Adin. See how he drew Robert forward and suddenly changed the angle back again, and that really threw him off. Very smart play from him.
Smart play there from Adin. Gets this 7 point. 4 more to close it out here in the third set.
Adin now is playing really, really safe. He's just pressing the ball behind the service box, and that is so crucial because he really is trying to prevent. No let given because he already went to try and attempt the ball. So
He already tried for it, so that
Yeah.
point goes to Adin. That's 8-5 now. 3 more and he closes it out. 3 more and Robert ties this set.
that 2 elbows again. Oh. Yeah. No direct access for Adin to the ball, and that's an immediate stroke regardless of the quality of the shot, unless it is a rolling nick, but that was definitely a stroke.
And so it's 9-5 now. 2 more and Adin grabs the 3rd set. This is an all-important set for them to get, as it will put a lot of pressure to his opponent to get the 4th set and extend it to a 5th one.
Adin forcing the ball behind the service box almost every shot, and then using that 2 elbows to move him to the front. But you see how crucial it is to get the ball behind so Robert cannot throw off attack out of nowhere, you know? See that 2 elbows again. Oh, great pickup. Mr. Rubber Band Man really getting it now.
They're still going at it.
Oh, a great shot.
There. Oh, that's a great stroke there from Robert. It's 6-9.
You can see Robert really crying out, ah! To get himself pumped up.
You can hear what that point does. It brought the crowd here at the Manila Polo Club alive again after moments of uncertainty for Robert, as he's still trailing 3 points.
Flick of the wrist.
Adin's
Great pickup, honestly.
Adin's playing it safe right now, making sure that Robert will not do anything that will catch him off guard.
Look at the unrelentless pace of Adin and the rapid speed. Look at that.
Great movement from both players now.
Oh, great counter drop. Tight, tight, tight. Flick. Oh, I think that could be a stroke.
That should be a stroke. No
Ah.
path.
Yep.
No path
I
for Robert to
saw
go
that
into.
coming there. No DA, direct access.
And Adin closed out the room, so that's a clear point for Robert. 7-9. And there, you can hear the crowd again.
I think Adin is
Happy.
getting tired. He seems to be bending over, getting a bit tired there.
He's gassed out. He's getting gassed out now.
I'm pretty sure Robert is too, but the crowd is really getting behind him.
When the body goes down, the crowd is there to egg you on. And that's what Robert is doing right now.
That 2 elbows again. Oh, oh,
Oh, Robert fell.
stroke, I think. Oh, oh.
That's a really safe decision there by the referees. Robert went the wrong way, but as he was moving back to the ball, his racket was just behind Adin. So usually it's either a stroke or no net, but the referee played it safe here.
Good call, nevertheless, from the referee, just to make sure it's a safe one. If Robert gets this medal, if Robert gets the medal or the gold medal here, he can put Philippines up with 48 gold medals as early as December 3 in the gold medal standings. And I think Adin's hoping to get the 14th gold medal for Malaysia in this game.
That's the right decision by the referee. Adin just cleared. There was room to play from Robert. But that was a good try from Robert.
I think Robert knew that was a let. Tried his luck.
Yeah, if I were Robert, I'm going to calm down right now. This is what happened to him last game, where some of the calls were not going to Robert's, approval.
This is against Darren, right?
Yeah, that game was against Darren, so he's getting a bit frustrated, but he clawed his way back into the game. He should calm down if I were him.
Tight drives, tight down the middle. Oh. Could be a stroke. Yep. No DA again.
That's a stroke. And it's 8-9.
Now we see Robert clawing back in this match. Just now down 8-5. And now he's coming back.
It's 8-9 now. One more, and he ties the game up.
Oh, lovely volley
Whoa.
drop there.
Simple one from Adin. It's
Looks
10-8.
so easy. It looks so easy, but it's actually so difficult to play. Before the sidewall, before the short line. Hours and hours of practice just to get that right.
Surely Adin put in a lot of work getting that shot right. Great return.
Pini Gonzalez. Oh!
What a return there from Robert. And he forces Adin to an error. It's 9-10.
I think this set is really crucial. Whoever takes this set will probably win the next. Do you think that, Aaron?
Yeah, exactly. And that really last point was just pressure, honestly. Adin was so eager to kill the ball in that one because he saw Robert really picking up every shot and he just was really desperate to finish it off and yeah, clipped the tin. Happens to a lot of us actually.
So let's see. Can Robert tie this game up? Or will Adin get the third set?
Oh, a crucial mistake from Robert.
It's not a mistake that you want to do. And with the mistake, he gives Adine the second set. One more to go. Let's see if Robert can get the fourth set, or will Adine close out the gold medal here at the Manila Polo Club for the 30th Southeast Asian Games men's singles finals in the squash competition.
You gonna do it? You go ahead.
Thank you. I can feel that it's gonna go the fifth set, so. So we kick off the third game here. Sorry, apologies. Fourth game here. Oh, that's gonna be a stroke. Yep. Man, I'm getting my calls right. Should join the referee, right? I'm getting all my calls right.
Yeah, I think you should, man. Who do you think will win this set, Aaron?
I think Adine has a higher chance here because Robert is probably exhausted right now, and evidently he's made like 2 unforced errors already, so that's gonna cost him a lot. Every
Yeah.
point counts in this game. So crucial.
Another loose shot from Robert gives Adin the upper hand. Three unforced errors, Aaron. Do you think the work that Adin has put into him the last 3 games is finally paying off?
Yeah, I can totally see him getting exhausted right now, and it's only the 4th point right now, and doesn't look too pretty for him. But I believe that the crowd, the Philippine crowd, is gonna get behind him, and it might give him a shot at winning this game. I think it's gonna be a let. Yep.
You got all the calls right, Aaron. Shouldn't you join the referee? Stop
Yeah.
playing, man. Stop playing squash.
Shout out to Robert Afan, my coach. Joking. Yeah, never mind. It's
Good.
amazing how he could get that width, that cross court off that drop. It's so tight, and he could still cross that width.
Do you think that should be a let, Aaron?
I think that could be a let, because Robert is really, really fast, and he could get there in one lunge actually. It's just that there was created interference there, CI.
Robert's looking a bit dejected at the moment. Adin's still playing at the pace like it was in the first set. How is he keeping this pace so high? How is he keeping it alive?
Yeah, Adin is crazy, man. I've trained in Malaysia with him, and I've heard that he runs those 800-meter sprints in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Like, who does that? Oh, that boast again, making the error.
They'll probably give Robert a lifeline, give him some confidence to come back and win this fourth set.
Bounce, 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 bounce. Oh, tight as a jar. How did he pick that up?
A loud shout and a fist pump from Adin gets him more pumped up, giving him the 5-1 lead. Will he win this game comfortably, or do you think Robert will make a mini comeback?
I think Robert can make a mini comeback. He's known for making those comebacks, and even in the match yesterday, he was down in the third or fourth, and he really came back in that one. So I believe he has a chance. That two elbows again, and a fist bam from Robert Garcia. The two elbows seems to be the best weapon for both players in this match here. But I believe Robert is countering Adin's bows quite well with a counter drop, quick one to the front, and that really pushes Adin up, and Robert is really ready to volley his return, you know.
Yeah, that's a combination play that Robert uses very often, and this is the same for Adin.
We see a much smooth and clear game today compared to yesterday, where there were much more clashes and the referee was more involved.
Yeah, it's better to watch this kind of squash rather than like a match full of decisions and a lot of maybe a lot of argument between players and referees. Yeah, but it's probably because Adin moves much better and clears out the way a little faster. And probably Robert got told off by the referee and he won't do it again this match.
Exactly. Oh, what a top Spinnenhausen.
Stop Pinnenhausen it is.
Off to the tennis court.
In the squash court.
Lovely shot.
So Adin's leading 6-2. Will he close this game? Great counter drop
I
from
think that'll be a
Adin.
no let. He was clear to play the ball actually. He went through the interference. Even though there was interference, he went through and he had to play that, but I think the ball was a bit too tight and that kind of threw him off not to play the
Yeah,
ball.
a good quality drop shot from Adin. And he cleared just enough for Robert to get through.
Wow, this 5-point gap is really going to favor Adin here.
Do you think Adin's going to try for some shots?
I think Adin might try for some winners. this next few points, and we'll see how Robert counters it, because he's known for countering good winners.
Oh, another thin from Robert. He's really getting frustrated with himself.
Yeah,
Trying to gather himself. Do you think this may be due to the fatigue?
Yeah, I think he's pretty tired right now, and so he's trying to go for big wins, big shots. So, yeah, it's not really in his favor at this moment.
High risk, high reward in it, mate.
You're right. Oh, lovely cross drop. We're gonna see the greatest comeback, are we?
I hope so.
I'm
Just
sure
for
the
more
fans will love it.
entertainment. Yeah. Pretty high drop shot from Robert.
Stroke or no let? Stroke let. Yeah, stroke. Again, no direct access for Adin to the ball, and regardless of how tight the ball is, it's gonna be a stroke.
But it's not all over yet.
Never know, he might win 8 points in a row.
Yeah, just like he did yesterday, right?
Yeah, comeback. Oh, what a great counter drop. Toit. We're gonna see a comeback maybe. To Obos again. Oh,
Robert looks so tired. He couldn't even push off the tee.
but you really see how much this means to Adin. It's gonna be his first gold medal. 6 championship balls.
Will he convert?
We'll have to see.
Oh,
Ooh. 5 championship balls left.
I think just telling himself to calm down, to relax, and play his points well. It's 5-10.
You think Adin's gonna go for the jugular?
Maybe not the jugular. Maybe a roller. And a crucial mistake from Robert.
Adin
He's
is
starting
the
game.
SEA Games men's individual gold medalist.
A great game from Adin Idraki. Consistent since the start of the match. He fell on the second set, but nevertheless got the gold medal here at the 30th Southeast Asian Games men's singles squash competition. An absolute great game that we had here. Robert fought till the end, but it was Adin's effort that went all the way and gives Malaysia their second gold medal for today. Philippines and Robert Garcia has to settle for a silver. So after a break, we'll be back and the awarding ceremony. So stay with us. We will still bring you the awarding ceremonies of the 30th Southeast Asian Games singles squash competition.
Please stand by for the victory ceremonies of the 30th Southeast Asian Games for squash women's singles category. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremonies of the 30th Southeast Asian Games for the event of squash women's single category. Please welcome to the podium the medalists. Medals mascots and flowers will be presented to the second bronze medalist by Patrick Theo, President of Singapore Squash Racket Association. In third place, for the second bronze medal, Philippines, Jamaica Aribado. Medals, mascots, and flowers will be presented to the bronze medalist by attorney Clint Aranas, Philippine Olympic Committee Board of Directors. In third place, for bronze medal, Singapore, Ao Yong Wayan.
We win as one, unconquered. We win as one, unbowed. We share a single promise. We win as one. Yes, we compete, but the greatest feat is when we win.
Medals, mascots, and flowers will be presented by Brigitte Tieneke Kihono, Second Vice President of the Southeast Asian Squash Federation. In second place, Malaysia, Chan Yi-wen.
As one, unconquered. We win as one, unbowed. We share a single promise. We win as one. Yes, we compete, but the greatest
Medals, mascots, and flowers will be presented by Mr. Akarin Hiranpruek, Vice President of Southeast Asian Squash Federation. And now the winner of gold medal, Malaysia, Rachel May Arnold.
we win as one, unconquered. We win as one, unbowed. We share a single promise. We win as one. Yes, we compete, but the
To be presented by Dato Seri Azim Zabipi, SEA Games or Southeast Asian Games Council Member, Deputy President Olympic Council of Manila. May we call on the official team members, bronze medalists, for a photo session. Once again, we will now have a photo session. May we call on the official team members, bronze medalists. May we call on the official team members of silver medalists. May we call on the official team members.
We stand today, opponents. We strive to bring home pride, and yet our power, when combined, is a force to change the world. Our nations share a common dream. Our roots are old and new. Our stories, joyful echoings of bonds, forged strong and true. Together we're a universe. We are a future.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremonies of the 30th Southeast Asian Games for the event of squash, men's singles category. Please welcome to the podium the medalists. Medals, mascots, and flowers will be presented to bronze medalist by Mr. Patrick Theo, President of Singapore Squash Racket Association. Singapore. In third place for bronze, once again, Singapore, Man Chin Chua.
Unconquered, we win as one. Unbowed, we share a single promise. We win as one. Yes, we compete, but the greatest feat is when we win. We win as one.
Medals, mascots, and flowers will be presented by Ms. Joan Go, Philippine Olympic Committee Board. In third place for the bronze medal, Malaysia, Darren Rahul Pragasan.
As one, unconquered, we win as one. Unbowed, we share a single promise. We win as one. Yes, we compete, but the greatest feat is when we win.
Medals, mascots, and flowers will be presented to the silver medalists by Mr. Robert Bachman, Vice President of Southeast Asian Federation. In second place, and the winner of silver medal, Philippines, Robert Garcia.
One, unconquered, we win as one. Unbowed, we share a single promise. We win as one. Yes, we compete, but the greatest feat is when we win. We win. We win as one.
Medals, mascots, and flowers will be presented to gold medalists by Dato Seri Azim Zabipi, SEA Games or Southeast Asian Games Council member, Deputy President, Olympic Council of Malaysia. And now, the winner of gold medal and the 30th Southeast Asian Games champion for the event of squash, men's singles category. Malaysia, Mohammed Adin Idra Kizin Batier.
We win as one, unconquered. We win as one, unbowed. We share a single promise. We win as one. Yes, we compete, but the greatest feat is when we win.
Please rise for the national anthem of Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the medalists for the event of squash, men's singles category. We will now have our photo session.
We stand today, opponent.
May we call on the official team members of bronze
bring
medalists.
home pride, and yet our power when combined is a force to change the world. Our nations share a common dream. Our roots are old and new. Our stories, joyful echoings of bonds, forged strong and true.
May we call on the official team members of silver medalists.
We are a future world. Yes, we compete, but the greatest feat is when we win as one. We win as one, unconquered. We win as one, unbowed. We share a single promise. We win as one. Yes, we compete, but the greatest feat is when we win. We win. We win as
May we call on the official team members of gold medalists.
Together we're a universe. We are a future world. Yes, we compete, but the greatest feat is when we win as one. We win as one, unconquered.
Once again, congratulations
And there you
to
have
all
it.
the
That was
medalists.
the
And thank
victory
you to
ceremony
our
for the
presenters.
30th Southeast Asian Games squash competition in the singles division. That's a 1-2 punch for Malaysia as Rachel May Arnold and Adine Idraki closing out the gold medals here at the Manila Polo Club. We hope you stay tuned with us for tomorrow as we will bring you the team competition of once again the 30th Southeast Asian Games squash competition. This is Jamer De La Cruz signing off for One Play Sports.